want y'all to see the hat. Want y'all to see the shirt. And I'm hiding all this fucking fatness I gained over quarantine. But finally I have the balls to do this video. Shouts out to me. Shouts out to Lazy Nerds. Shouts out to my partner, everybody who actually can motivate me to do the video. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and start running these bitches. Just how I want. We're gonna see what pop off. Now, this video I really want to just explain what Yung Nahledge really is. Because over the last couple of years I've been only telling people, you know, half of what's going on. I've been keeping a lot of things away from people. You know what I'm saying? Really just because I don't trust folk, and I have a saying that people will pray for you and pray on you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just keep shit to myself until it's set up. And plus I don't like looking like a crazy person or a dumbass, because people nowadays don't understand that if you're doing something outside of the norm, you're going to fail. You know what I'm saying? You'll want to fail early so you can learn your mistakes. So over the last couple of years, I've been having the clothing line Yung Nahledge, and I've been pushing the clothes. But really what the whole purpose of that was really to help the development of turning Yung Nahledge into the foundation that it is today. Because I have another saying, I love allegories, I love metaphors, similes, the whole rip. I grew up listening to Paul Wall, Kiki, a lot of rappers from Texas, so he was a lot of them motherfuckers. So another saying I have, is hard to get stabbed in the back when you pushing everybody in front. And that thought process, that saying came from the fact that as I knew I didn't want to just work for somebody and retire with a 401k, you know what I'm saying, live like the regular average Joe ass person. I knew I wanted to do something different, you know, based on entrepreneurship and being a greater person. I was listening to everybody who was doing that, the Tech Nines, the Dame Johns, Dame Dash, Jay-Z, all the entrepreneurs you could just fucking listen to. Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. And the one thing they talked about was people stabbing in the back, not coming through and all that kind of shit. And I'm a preventative person. I'm hella preventative. Some people say that, oh, they play strategic. Like, I'm like DeVoe from Flash. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of problems that people have by the time they're 28, same age as me, I haven't had. Now, my life's been some crazy fuck shit, but the normal problems, nah, I ain't really had them, because it's like, I can play preventative. My brain has always been set up like that. So, I'm like, okay, if your friend's gonna backstab you, people gonna steal from you, your parents might fuck over you, your spouse might fuck over you, your kids might fuck over you, the sister might fuck you, all this might fuck over you. I'm looking at the people that got fucked over. What did they not have in comparison to the people that didn't get fucked over? And what I mean by did or didn't, I mean like everybody, life or whatever, tried to fuck them over. Some people came out on the back end, some didn't. So what's the difference? Especially with, you know, the cancel culture going around. And I realized that a lot of people who didn't make it, excuse the chair, just a regular little nice comfy chair, but my big ass like 280, I'm doing a lot of moving around in it. I already maxed out the weight on it, so it is what it is. But since I ain't really that fat, you know what I'm saying, just a big nigga, so you know, I ain't feel like paying $300 for a fucking heavy duty chair. My nigga, this is industrial strength plastic and metal. It better not fucking bend under 280. Sorry, I digress. Back to the point, what these people had to keep them afloat from all these things that could damage them. And I realized they had a fan base. They had a foundation. They had a home. They had a cave. They had some place to run to or some place to regroup themselves when shit started hitting the fan. So I'm like, man, if I make a foundation to where people constantly need it, people don't typically destroy shit they need. So it's like, how you gonna backstab me if I own the company that own your shit, right? But then you taking 80% of the profit home, you taking 90% of the profit home, and then you have full control. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a greedy person. I just don't trust people because I think people fuck up a lot of shit, whether it's on accident or not. So I'm like, shit. In my mind, if I create a company, if I put somebody on, if I bring somebody in, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to take most of your bread? Why would I even think about a 360 deal? Why would I was never that kind of fucked up piece of shit ass dude. You know what I'm saying? It never was in my heart. So I'm like, nigga, take 90% of your shit, give me 10%. You know what I'm saying? I know there's gonna be some people out there saying, nah, you can't take that, well, fuck you. You're not gonna get on there with that kind of attitude, especially if somebody's putting you on, giving you the knowledge, and they wanna make sure that you really being taken care of, you really want to succeed, because that's what knowledge does, bro. I love putting people on. I was born in 92, but it's not the time I should have been here, bro, because I'm really like a happy ass dude that loves to see success. Like, this is a day and age where people don't want to see nobody be great. Parents hating on children, children hating on parents, brothers hating on sisters, husbands hating on wives, wives hating on husbands. And I'm like, damn. I can understand not being able to rely on society, but people can't rely on their families. People can't rely on nobody. So I'm like, everybody ain't like me, bro. That's how I know I'm different, because I actually like seeing people make it. You know the stories that excite me the most? When I run across somebody from my high school and I see them just doing good. They ain't got to be a millionaire. They were just either, I don't even want to say going on the wrong path. They was just going down the path that wouldn't lead to the most money or the most happiness to the average person, right? And next you know, I see them with 3 kids. I don't give a fuck if it's 5 kids. 3 kids, 5 kids, they got a spouse, they got a car that's in good shape, and they just shopping for groceries, being happy. That makes me happy. I love to see that shit, bro. And then if my egotistical ass can have something to do with it, oh, even fucking better. You know, so it's like I love helping my friends. I love being that guy to say, hey, big dog, I got you. Let me make a call. Hey, big dog, help him out. Because I did retail for fucking 10 plus years. I was retail management for fucking 6 or 7 of them years. I was trained by so many good, retarded, boss-ass managers who were great people persons, who were great talkers, who were intellect. I was just lucky on that note. The group I grew up under, you know what I'm saying, like my mentors and shit, bro. The Herbs, the Roys, the Vics, the Jessies, the Brads, man, the Donnies, dog, man, the T's of the world, bro. Who was that OG that really looked out? Man, they had, I named them, the Romes, man, Chris, like, it was so many people who were like, I'm gonna give you some game just for the fucking, because I want to see another person succeed. It wasn't particularly a black person or black man, you know, it could have been that, but they just wanted to see other people succeed. They put me in positions that could supersede them, you know. And they would just turn around and tell me, hey, just remember, you know, if you get up there, let me know. So I'm like, okay, this is how I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Just because people like that always look out for you. So that's the mindset behind Yung Nahledge. I'm going to put you on. I'm not going to give you fuck, but I'm going to put you on. I'm going to give you the gym, I'm going to give you the intelligence, and if you really know more than me, I'm going to point you to somebody that probably know more than you, and I'm going to start learning from you, because I'm already learning from them. Like, it's just so easy. That's how I ran my stores. When I ran my retail stores, when I ran my departments, when I ran my sections, that's how simple it was, bro. I'm like, that's for another podcast, really break it down even deeper. If you work in retail, you understand what I'm saying. You had some dumbass managers that made shit difficult for no reason, just because it made them feel better. Then you had some people that made shit run smooth because it made the most sense. You feel me?